So now this video, right, we're going to be talking about, it's basically a continuation on when I said this person drowned in the water when the presumed death was supposed to be something like a car accident because the family knew nobody hated him and he didn't do nothing wrong or her wrong. So all of a sudden you see these little girls playing mirror, mirror on the wall, and you see a deceased, which you know if it's true or not, walking out of the Matrix again. So it's like, where are we? You know, rumor has it the reason why, what's his name, Kim Jong-un? Yeah, that's his name. He basically is sick now because they're saying he was testing bombs and nuclear missiles, things of that nature. And people were saying, other countries basically were saying he was too close. That's what they said on the news. Then there's a hidden conversation in which Asia is basically trying to get rid of the source that made them more advanced in life than everybody, as you can see. So the universe is parallel. They already see other planets. They said there's a super Earth. And now the alliance is done for. See, we as planet Earth and human beings, not a super Earth, we now no longer have the alliance, being that our leader, you know, our God, government of departments, that's operating with the extraterrestrian that's in the super Earth, that the humans probably look just like us. Asia wants no part of any type of knowledge. You can see how biblical for the Bible people, you know, how religious in all categories, how, you know, how that sounds. So that's the godly situation of God, government of departments, which is located on money. You know, IRS, FBI, you know, the cities and states and counties, they do not print the actual dollar bill. So, being that these nuclear tests are destroying the planet, and rumor has it that these aliens are complaining that it's hurting their dimension also. I'll show you this.
Learn to expect the unexpected. The video starts out normally enough for dashcam footage. We see that the driver's heading along a moderately busy stretch of highway. As they come around a curve in the road, a van is approaching in the opposite direction. Watch this vehicle closely.
Now, before I play it, I want to explain something here. Okay? So I just explained, you know, Asia's more advanced in technology than the US. So we look at Asia as, you know, that's exactly their category. And then when we look at America, America is the muscle. We are the supreme army. We know how to pull it off. We get what we want come hella high water. So if there's two universes, multiverses, or there's many of them, let's do an exchange or a swap. So this goes hand in hand also with one of my other videos on rotten.com a long time ago, which they took it off, is they let a camera Well, they didn't let a camera go, but a camera accidentally left these scientists and these astronauts. And they complained about the camera still being powered on, even though they don't have access to the camera. So the camera was still viewable through their monitor at base. So it became interesting, and the scientists and the astronauts said this is the first time they came close to believing, God is real. Because now this camera is on, and it said that the camera went through a black hole and it stood on. So they panicked. We lost the camera. FS. Damn. But we can still see it floating in the sky. Make a long story short, the video on Rotten.com was very long, with a warning that was very long. All of a sudden, years later, the astronaut is not even, some of the astronauts are not even, there. The camera is still rolling. Battery never died. They don't know where the camera is. And all of a sudden, you see a planet which looks like Earth. And lo and behold, this ship just hovers over it and just blasts down on the planet. So when I say an exchange, right afterwards, it was the most, devastating thing I've ever seen. Another, like, spaceship thing came back and did the same type of effect, but it was dull. So the actual frightening being was like white, and the other one was like clear. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Now, you could believe it or not. It's something that I've seen with my own eyes. Still might not be true. I can really agree with you on that. I wasn't there. Just like I'm not here or we're driving the car. So we're going to look at the video, but we're going to take the knowledge that I told you, right? And it's like, if you have a planet that's raining diamonds, what else is going on? All right. So this is corporeal, incorporeal. Incorporeal is basically something you can't see that exists. And the best synonym for that would be a person that's stronger than he or she looks. That's incorporeal. Now, corporeal is seeing the body in existence. So you look as strong as you do. Or maybe you're not as strong as you look. You get it? You see the lopsidedness. So it's black magic, white magic, and then it is gray magic. Because Maltese has 3 different colors. Once blue is spawned, then black is spawned automatically, right? From Maltese. And then from Maltese, once green is spawned, brown is spawned, like hazel. So we already know certain colors like red, gray, yellow. When you mix them the right way with the certain lights, you can see shades of like blue or shades of different colors. It's a pretty cool experiment. I don't have the stuff to do it right now, but that goes with left brain activity. Left brain activity is also the Vishnu side. He is the shapeshifter, preserver, sustainer, guardian. Some people call him Jinn. Some people call him a god. Everybody comes to agreements. It's aligned. He's aligned with the left, and his connection is the body, which is his wife, and it's everybody's. Lakshmi and Shri. All right, the wealth Jinn. So you see from left arm, right? From left arm to the body is marriage. And from the head to the right arm is marriage. Because that's Brahm and Saraswati. So what we have left and right, We have Uma and, well, also known as Poverty, and Shiva, the destroyer, who's on right leg Shiva. So now that we all have the six aligned, whether you believe it or not, and you know the name Saraswati, I give you one name for, well, what she's responsible for. She's the goddess of music. Okay, I just told you Lakshmi or Shri is the body, and she's what? The goddess of wealth. And the fertility goddess is Uma and poverty. And I already told you who they married to. Long story short, these gods are, they're equipped. They have certain rhythms and arms at hand. They have certain consciousness that they dwell in. So us in America, we're still blind to everything. We still don't know why there's no special effects here. It's nothing but poverty. You see? So I'm gonna take this deeper because I know this is a scary video. If you look at, how people migrate over here, they just want to hate on other people's procreation so they could procreate and they could make their people proud, their race, ethnicity proud. So with that, it's like you have to look what I'm saying. If you don't believe aliens are gas, then if you don't want to see a being like a little amphibian or a little whatever, you don't want to see that, then believe in the actual noble gases that exist on the periodic table, or believe in the gas in your stomach, or believe in your snot, your saliva, and your boogers and shit like that. Aliens is gas. Think about laughing gas, right? They use laughing gas as techniques, war techniques. They use the gay germ gas also. They put it in food and dropped it from the sky, and the people on the same team was just totally attracted to each other. These are military, perfect, strategic, planned out tactics for years. They dedicated that this shit is gonna work. It has to work, it's gonna work. If it don't work, it's over. You see? Certain planned things that happen. So if you are in touch with another community that's more advanced than yours, or another civilization that's more advanced than yours, or another planet that's more advanced than yours, and now they had laughing gas, they had the gay germ, which they still use. Now they have the trans metal. See the happy effect, the blue-eyed man effect, the definition of blue-eyed man. Well, the definition of FA66 or FAFF, whatever you want to put in there, GG55. If you want to end it with an ET for extraterrestrial, or an OT to get real, like food, that's what it means. Food. A man with blue eyes, timber, bound together, used as fuel. That's a fight, symbolic, especially if I'm reading the Bible and there's no pictures in it. You understand that? There's no pictures at all. And you're reading it and it's symbolic. And you can see something. Alright, so we're going to move on. So with all of that at hand and gas, no matter what type of gas is coming out,
as it heads slowly along the road, something unexpected happens.
Now you've seen it. It's right there. It came right here. It came right here. So if we're in contact with a super planet, and the super planet is telling us, oh, you stabbed us in the back, and you're trying to run away, so we could basically predict something like a magician.
Sound normally enough for dash cam footage. We see that the driver
watch the double effect.
Busy stretch of highway. As they come around a curve in the road, a van is
You see the
approaching
double
the
effect?
opposite
You see what I'm
direction.
talking about? Look up there.
Watch this vehicle
Watch the double
closely.
effect.
As it heads slowly along the road, something unexpected happens.
Think about the word jinn. You see the swap? Off the rain? Am I not the illest YouTuber in the world? I end it with that.